What's up? What's happening? What's poppin', babes? Bitches. Listen, okay, so this is gonna be part two to my previous video about my experience, gender affirming care, all that good stuff. So, going to the second appointment, it was through a video chat appointment. It was really just a wellness check, how I'm doing, how I feel, what's up, what I've got going on, what I'm working on, going over my lab results that I previously took that I needed to see the different levels and all that good stuff that I needed to proceed to the next level. So my doctor informed me that everything was well, everything was good, everything was normal. He did inform me that I did already have estrogen in my body. Also that, my testosterone level isn't as high as it should be. It actually was a little lower than average. So that was informative. But the estrogen already in my body definitely made sense to why, because I always had some breasts, so that definitely explains why, because of the estrogen already in my body and certain, feminized characteristics and stuff like that. It definitely made sense because I already had estrogen in my body, just not enough, or what I would like, or will become, the levels. So that was definitely informative. So we talked about how the therapy is going to go, what decisions have I made, did I schedule an appointment. I decided to go with, they gave me a list of some resources and therapists, but then they also let me know that they had therapists on site. So I ended up going with the therapist that's there on site, already there at my doctor's office. Also, they're transgendered, so I kind of, felt more comfortable. They understand me, they get it. They definitely can help push me, motivate me, inspire me, and help me heal and stuff like that. So that was a big bonus. So, scheduled the appointment, started that video chat sessions. Everything was well, started going through that. So he also let me know that he was going to check off, and he was going to start me with the 2 milligrams of estradiol, which is an estrogen, HRT, hormone, feminization, therapy, all that good stuff, right? So that was definitely good. I was excited. I thought it was going to take a little while, but it didn't. This is my second appointment, and they already, cleared it for me to get on it. So that was like, yes, honey, slay bitch, thank you, doctor, thank you. But so he let me know what was going to take place, and he was telling me that every 3 months for the first year we're going to meet. They're going to continue doing testing and checking my labs and checking all this good stuff. So I'm excited to continue to keep going, to go back to my appointment number 3, to see what changes, to see, what happens, to see some progress, to continue this journey, and just to make sure that everything is well. Definitely on the third appointment, I want to definitely potentially up my dose to like 3 or 4 milligrams. Also probably hopefully get into the T blockers. Not really sure. I didn't really ask him why he didn't put me on a testosterone blocker then, and why he only put me on the estrogen. But he asked me, one question that he asked me, he was like, how important are breasts and stuff like that. And I said, well, that's definitely my next thing. Now that I'm already on the hormones, that'll be my next level. So he was like, I'm just gonna start you with the estrogen for now. So definitely want to see what happens at the 3 month mark, stuff like that. So as far as that, it was pretty much just that. Um, so other than that, I did ask about 2 or 3 questions. I asked him about freezing your sperm, IVF, surrogacy, and all this stuff. And I was like, why ask him about the freezing of the sperm? Because I definitely am going to do it. Um, but the whole journey with surrogacy and IVF and egg donors and all that stuff is very, very expensive. So it's going to take some time. Even though I already found like some loans, some grants, some foundations that will help you. You can crowdfund, you can GoFundMe, ask for donations, and you can just save. You can use credit cards and take out a personal loan, all types of stuff. You can dig into your 401k, your pension. So it's different ways that you can do it. But I just wanted to make sure that everything is lined up, because honestly, I am one of those people who have a timeline. Baby, this has to happen by this time, this, that, X, Y, and Z. I need to buy my first house by this, first house by 25. I'll be 24 in October, so we got 1 more year. So we better get to it. I want to have children about 27 to 30, stuff like that. I need to do this by that. I want to retire by 50, X, Y, and Z. So it's a timeline, it's a schedule. We check off lists here. We get to it. We, hustle, baby. We're go-getter, motivated, inspiring. We get to it. Ain't no playing around over here. I'm not one of them girls, baby. Self-significant, self-paid, self-made, self-paid boss, baby. But he was like, it's best to do it before you start the hormones. But he said it's really person to person, and it really depends on you, your body, all this good things and good stuff. So I was like, well, do you think before the end of this year is over, which I'll be like 6 months on HRT, do you think I still will be able to, have good sperm, let it be good to freeze for the future and stuff like that? He said, yes, a potential. He said, just pray and stay, positive about it. And when I can, just try to do it as fast as I can. But it's always up to God. It's always, what is in your purpose and what's in your destination and what's your destiny. Because, God holds the power. No man, no woman shall rise up or tell me or make a decision, because God is the one that's going to make that final decision. Okay. So I'm definitely going to get it done probably like August, September, October. Let's just get it done. Put it in the freezer to, have my babies. And then, we spoke about that. Still felt good. Really not a big deal, but just wanted to get the answer. Next question was about, getting them boobies, baby, getting them breasts. And I was like, well, is it really true that a doctor won't work on you until you're like a year on hormones? And he was like, yeah, most likely, yeah. So we're going to have to wait about next year to get a boob job, which is insane. Like, take my money and just pump it up, baby. What the fuck is going on here? But, so yeah, they're going to grow natural, but I'm ready to just get them done. Like, come on now, baby. We need time is clicking. Tick, 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 tock. We got a schedule. We got a time limit. We need to cross things off this list, honey. Then lastly, I asked him about, different ways to become more involved with them in the community. So he did give me some resources to monthly events and things that people do for trans and the LGBTQIA community. So I'm going to check some of those out. So stay tuned for more, because it's coming.